What's up, everybody? What's going on? How's everybody doing? Hopefully, everybody's been had a great week. I know I have. It's been exciting week for me. Hello to everybody. Big Mike 135 is in the house. Hello, good evening. Appleglide is in the house. Rolling three, Mr. Dean Benedetti. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Cupcakes Garage, Evil Rick, the one and only beautiful Mrs. Keltfire. How are you, darling? Of course, my lovely wife, uh, Mr. Tiger Ward is in the house. Tiger, how are you? Good to see you. Trying to get everybody their points here as they roll in. How's it going? Uh, Backlight is here. Rob Benjamin's here. Hey, thanks. It's CVO Doc. Yeah. John, good to see you, my friend. This is my second CVO. Hola, Tito is in the house. Tito, it's all Tito's fault why I ended up with this bike, but that's okay. I mean, can't complain. I can't complain. You know, can't complain. So, uh, let's talk about the new bike. Why not? Right? Let's talk about it. I'm very happy with it. I've had it in my own possession now for going on 4.5 days, and I could tell you, um, I don't miss my previous Roadglide. I don't miss Spaceball. I don't. I walk into the garage. Yeah, it's a little odd because of those bikes aren't there. Hey, Bill, what's going on? Mr. MC Crimson Glide is in the house. XAM Biker is in the house. Good to see you. Oh, you're going to hold off? Okay, yeah. Well, we're going to talk about that, Mike. We're going to talk about that. Trust me. Les, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the picture of the bike that I use for the thumbnail. And that's a picture I took up at the dealership, loading it into Andrew's trailer. Much thanks to Andrew for doing such a oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? No, not, let's see, window, not there. Do I have to maximize it? Let's see. There it is. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So we'll start at the front wheel. I love these new rotors Harley put on. Hey, RBL Jackson's in the house. Good to see you. Thank you. I love the new rotors Harley put on it on the front. They're only on the front. They're not on the back. Trust me on that. Hey, FaZe is in the house gliding on twos. Good to see you. The new front rotors, they look good. And the axial brakes, I'm really looking forward to trying them out. I haven't ridden the bike yet. The bike still has 1 mile on it because the roads here are not ready for riding. I don't want to destroy this new bike, get it all disgusting and everything. So it's going to sit for maybe another some more time until it comes up. Droop is in the house. What's up, Droop? Thank you very much. Appreciate the congratulations. So I do have some axles covers coming. I purchased them through Figurati Designs. They're going to be red. I'm going to do a lot of red accents on this bike. The reflectors will be coming off. As far as going up, these handlebars are going to be changed. I do have some my T-bars that I had on my previous Roadglide, but before I do all that, I'm going to send the handlebars out to get powder coated red. This way, it sort of goes with the theme. I've already replaced the front windshield with a 10-inch Clockworks color clear color sport flare windshield. And of course, it's red, just to keep with the theme of the bike that Harley did. They did a beautiful job with it. It does have the crushed carbon fiber, or I forget what they call that, but it's not a standard carbon fiber. Hello, Corey. Corey is in the house. What's going on, everybody? So we're going to be changing some things around. The fuel cap, as you want to call it, we're going to change that up. We're going to go with the one Advan Black just came out with. It's black and red. It's going to be a screw type, not a flip type, because to me it flips back towards the rider, which makes it harder to see. Let's see. Uh, you're short, Doc. You don't need a. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. What's up, Busted? Good to see you, man. Let me get you your point for tonight. Busted Knuckles. Bam. And PA Bikers in the house. What's going on? Let's see. I know somebody that could use some of those stock parts. Well, John, I gonna save on to these stock parts because my previous Roadglide I turned back to stock-ish, and I was able to keep and sell a lot of that stuff. What's up, Metal Gear? Good to see you. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Yeah, forged carbon. That's what it is. That's the word. I don't really care for the forged carbon, but it's there. I'm not going to spend the money on it. So one of the things I do want to change is this big honking ugly. Well, it's not really ugly, but it's a little oversized, the air cleaner. I have an idea what I want to do, what I want to get. And that's also going to get some powder coating as well in red. And move on from there. Floorboards. These are some tiny, tiny, tiny floorboards. They are literally the size of passenger floorboards, and yeah, I'm not having it. And the other side, it's only got the toe shifter, no heel toe shifter. So I already got the heel shifter. Went on the shifting knob. We're going to be putting that on. So I'll have the heel toe. I'm a big fan of heel toe shifting, not just the toe shifting up and down. Let's see. A mid heat shield deflectors, paint match. Yeah. Not yet, but they're going to be coming. That I was going to get to that. That's one of the things I want to wait for. Is get the mid-air frame heat deflectors. I'm going to wait for those to come out and painted. Yeah, because it's a race bike, but I'm going to tour with it. So I'm going to set it up for touring. Yeah, everything red. Exactly, Mike. Exactly. Hardwire's in the house. What's going on, Hardwire? Good to see you. And Hannah's in the house. Hi, Hannah. Dr. J. I do have floorboard mounts and floorboards from Mel that came off of my previous Roadglide. I will be pulling these black plastic covers off to expose that beautiful Inferno gray paint. As of right now, I'm leaving the head pipe. I did say earlier that my Swicky pipe will transfer over, and that is true. However, I'm going to surprise a lot of you guys. I'm not putting the Swicky pipe on the bike. Nope. I'm going to be leaving the head pipe on it with the catalytic converter. And I do have some, I ordered and paid for some Tab Performance mufflers. They were very gracious and did not charge me full price. They gave me a discount because of the channel. And I've done videos in the past with for their products without talking to them. So they were very gracious enough to give me a discount, which is awesome. So I'm looking forward to that. The Tab Performance, the 4.5-inch BAM sticks with the zombie baffles. And I will be adding in, they're already ordered, the Z rings with the torque cones. Yeah, for now. I'm not, I don't plan on doing a cam. I have an extended warranty. And yes, I say I void warranties, but something tells me in my gut not to void this warranty. So I'm not going to void it right now. So, we're not going to do that. You can't see it, but it's the same back rotor that's on every other bike. These are the titanium mufflers from Harley Davidson. As far as the seat goes, the seat is getting replaced. I picked up the bike on Saturday, and on Friday, the day before I actually picked up the seat, I ordered a Mustang seat Super Tour with the rider's backrest that's heated. Hey, Chris Venus, good to see you. You're going to spend the week. Oh, nice. Good for you. Good for you. And you don't blame me. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Chris, how you doing? So right now, the only paint match tour pack that's available for this bike is through Harley Davidson, and that is almost $2,400. So I said, for that kind of money, I'll rock my Envious Green Fade tour pack until I can afford one. Let's see. If I'm going to sell the Swiggy, that would want. Well, busted. It's already sold. It's already sold. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he's like, "I want it. It's mine. I'll take it." So I didn't get a chance to advertise it or anything. I sold the custom dynamic Shark Demon headlight that was on my old bike. I sold this Thunder Max, the windshield, the front, the windshield trim run and turn signals that are at the base of the windshield. All the stuff that wouldn't work for this bike, I have already sold, believe it or not. And now some of the things that have sold. I will be changing out the rear shocks. They have the remote reservoir. I do have my suspension technologies. So I am going to be taking these remote reservoir shocks off, put my suspension technologies on because those are great. They're set it and forget it. Yeah, Monkey paid the $2,400 for his tour pack, and it is a beautiful bike. I'm not going to spend that kind of money. I'm going to wait for Alan and then see what he charges on that. Or maybe he might gift it to me. I don't know. I do want to get the Turkish whorehouse bag liners for it to put in there with the red stitching. So, if anybody's interested, I got a whole Envious Green Fade whole shot kit available. Anybody wants to buy it? Yeah. Let's see. Those hot dogs is making snow angels. Let's see. I'm already deep with stage 2 cam. I'm doing. Yeah, yep, yeah, you are. A cam on this isn't that hard to do. It's no different than any others, but I'm gonna try and leave it stockish for now. It's sure everybody is kind of curious. Let's see. Kelfire says, so how do I miss doing stuff in the kitchen? You all said hi and thank you. Oh, thank you. Hey, what's going on, JRS? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in, hanging out, checking in with us. Really appreciate you. Gloria's in here. Hello, darling. Good to see you. Yep. So, yeah. And of course, backrest and everything will be going on for Mel. Got to keep the passenger princess comfortable. I did save the docking hardware from the old bike. That's going to go onto this bike. It'll fit. I also was able to save the saddlebag guards. Yes, I was able to save the saddlebag guards, and they will fit on this bike. So it's super sexy. Thank you. It is pretty. I love it. I'm in love with it. I don't miss my other 2 bikes. They were very pretty and enjoyable as well. But when it's time, it's time. And when you know, and man, whoo, I really had to dig into this bike and make it mine. Yes, Spaceball did sell. That sold on Thursday to a new owner, and he's going to have fun with that bike. So Spaceball is gone. I traded in my 22 CVO Roadglide. I turned it all back to stock. That's why I like keeping the stock parts. This way, when I go to trade it in, I could take a lot of the parts that I spent good money on, keep it for myself. I do have the Sounds audio system that was in my old bike. I don't think it'll work on this bike. I have to talk to Sounds and see. Probably have to get an A to B switch and some wiring changes, but I have the amp and the speakers. I don't have bag speakers, but we could get the kits that you can do. I'm obvious. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Both me and Pro Monkey got new bikes. He bought the very bike I was most interested in for 2026, that orange CVO. Yes. The power bag locks is a big give up. Yes and no. Yes and no. I mean, it's the CVOST. It's they wanted it as light as possible, and that's why they didn't do that. I did order some heated grips for it because they didn't come with heated grips. The CVOSTs do not come with heated grips where the CVOs do, but they will work and plug right in, and it will all be handled through that infotainment system in there. Now, the infotainment system is very easy to navigate through. You just have to not think logically, but don't overthink it, and you could figure it out. I was overthinking it when I first saw it in Milwaukee when the 23.5s were launched. I was overthinking it, and now that I have it in my possession, I'm not overthinking it. So getting impatient on the retirement check to come in, otherwise dreading the end of the month. Yeah, that's understandable. Let's see. Love you coming to the tap side. Well, I've been to the tap side, Stacy. I've been to the tap side. I had them on my 2019 Roadglide. I also had them on my 2022 CVO Roadglide for a little bit. And then I went to Sawicki, and the head pipe and the tabs went to Dr. J. So now I'm coming back to tabs. So boom. Let's see. How much does a power locks weigh? Quite not sure to make a difference. Actually, right on 3 they do, because you got the locking mechanisms on the lids, all the wiring from the saddlebags, the connections at the bags, the wiring harnesses back up through the backbone, all of that adds weight. And they're trying to get this thing down as much as they can. I think it's anywhere between 40 or 50 pounds lighter than a regular Roadglide, not the CVOs, but the regular Roadglide, it's less. So, which I'm excited about. Let's see. Change your rally schedule. No. And that was the big thing. That's why I didn't get the citrus heat, is because if I bought the citrus heat, I'd be bike poor and I couldn't afford to put gas in it. I did not want to be bike poor. And yeah, that $4,500 extra over the length of the long made it to the point I would be bike poor, and it was over $50,000. So I would have had to pay a luxury tax, which really would have been almost 10 grand. What's up, Andrew? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me get Andrew his points. Let's see. There you are, Andrew. Boom. So there we go. Let's see. Thanks to Andrew again for coming down, picking up my Roadglide, my 2022 Roadglide, bringing it to the dealer for trade-in, and then taking this one back to the house for me. Yeah, the odometer does have 1 mile on it. I've never seen an odometer that low. I was kind of shocked to see it, but boom. How many cc's? So it's a 121. I think it's right around 2,000 cc's. To be honest with you, I'm not quite 100% sure, but it's a 121 high output, which means it's got a different cam than the 121s with the VVT. There's no variable valve timing in it because they're getting a little bit more horsepower out of the bike. The rev limiter is raised, and the speed limiter is raised. Normally your speed limiters on your bikes are limited to like 112, 114. This speed limiter kicks in at 120, and the rev limiter I think is like 56, 5,700. But the computer won't let you stand there that long because you're not supposed to, because it's a push rod motor, and I get it. Let's see. Just wish you could the electric bag locks on a yeah, you can't though. Hey, D-Rod is in the house. What's going on, D-Rod? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. 2-4 is in the house. What's going on? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Minomoto. Yeah. Oh, okay. 1,982 cc's. Thank you, Minomoto. So just under 2,000. Boom. Got a question for anyone to answer. As of right now, I'm looking in order for me to bring both bikes to Daytona. The trike will be loaded up front. The utility trailer will be in the cat, while IR will be kitty corner. Oh, not sure. Can't make it out. As right now, you're looking like in order for me to bring both bikes to Daytona, the trike will be loaded up front, utility trailer, while the lowrider will be in the cat corner, depending on the size of the trailer. So I don't know anybody who's got room that's bringing it down. Cupcake says it's about 1,999.222 cc's. Hello, Minamoto. Hello. That is possible transferred that way. Should be loaded straight. Yes. It should be. Should be. Paul, what's up, man? Papa, what's going on? Thank you very much, man. Thank you, man. Matthew, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for coming, hanging out with us, everybody. What are you towing the trailer? Okay. Stitch will be in a semi-sideways dock behind the trike on the yeah, it should be in line because you don't want the weight of that trailer off skewed because front of the bikes are lighter than the backs and vice versa. So, oh, Jamin's back home. Right on, Jamin. Good. Glad you got home safely. Let's see. Cupcake. Put a hitch on the trike and trailer stitch. There you go. Let's see. Whichever is best of a motor. So, the rally schedules that were brought up. Yes, I will be at Mob in the Mountains. I will be at Sturgis. I will be tentatively going to Smoky Mountain Bike Week. All that is dependent on vacation time. Yeah, Mike's leaving in 7 days for Daytona. Again, Mike, if you need a hand loading the bikes up, let me know. I'll more than happy come out and give you a hand. He trusts the trike through that. That's a good point. How big of a trailer you're bringing? So, very happy with the bike. Even though I haven't ridden it yet, it's killing me not riding it. I so want to ride it. This was one of the first times that I took a bike out of the dealership that I didn't have to ride. I couldn't ride home. Let's see. Every time you stop or accelerate, only the straps will keep the bike upright. Puts a lot of stress on them. Yes, it does. You're headed out next Friday. Right on. So, yeah, Fire, I'm glad you had a break in the weather. I haven't. It was raining all day today. However, the temperatures were above freezing, so we had a lot of melting. And now they're talking about snow coming again. Mother Nature's not giving me a break. She's got a beautiful bike. You can't ride it. Somebody bone her, please. Somebody bone her. So I could ride too. Let's see. Yeah, you know where Mike will be. Let's see. All right, cool. So very happy with the bike. Again, I don't miss my previous 2 bikes like I thought I would. I won't lie. Yeah, I've been sitting on it. I actually started it up, let it run for a little while. So played with the radio and synced up my phone. I got to do the headsets soon. Yeah, weather is killing me too. Oh, right back. Try to put stitch beside. There you go. Yeah, she is. And another trip we're making is Memorial Day weekend. We're coming down to Virginia. Going to hang out with Tom and Stacy. So there you have it. We'll be headed out and hanging out with Tom and Stacy also in Virginia. Like I said, I didn't want to be bike poor. And honestly, I like this color better than the citrus heat. This is the closest I got to the bike out in the sun because it's been gray and overcast every day. Every day. I can't wait for the sun to come back. I really can't. Just saying. I just can't wait for the sun to come back. But, hey, it is what it is, right? Let's see. Get a few. Oh, Buster got to ride a few miles today. Nice. Good for you. Pure jealousy. Pure jealousy here. You know what I mean? So, those are the plans for the bike. There's not really a whole lot of plans coming on. We're going to be doing a lot of different things with it. We're going to go out and do some videoing while riding. It's going to be a lot of fun. Guns and Baggers just got home from work. Right on, Guns, man. Good to see you, brother, man. Good to see you. Glad you were here. He was here last week as my co-host or took over the show, but that's okay. Much love, respect to Guns for coming out. Thank you very much to that. We can be riding next month or so. Yeah. Yes. I need a reassembled Roadglide special. Okay. Right on. Awesome. Let's see. I loaded the trike backwards once and actually thought about worried about the windshield being strapped off by the wind. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point. What's up, Mr. Jack? HDAV Traveler is in the house. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for your $19.99 super chat. 3 doors. Boom. What's going on, man? Third door. Good to see you. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Getting caught up here in the side chat. Yeah, Guns, you get to ride your bike yet since you put that suspension on? Guns got the suspension technologies front 4 cartridges from me. And that's why he was here last week. And it was fun hanging out with Guns on Wednesday evening and then Thursday all morning into the afternoon. Oh, you did. What did you think of the suspension? Was it worth the trip? Yeah. Okay, for stuff. Yeah, I know the feeling because with those Figurati Designs axle caps, I also bought the transmission and motor dipstick in red. Yep. I've been spending money like it's water. Mel and I were at the dealership after we, while we were closing a deal at the motor clothes section, spending money. I bought new rain gear. She got a jacket and a shirt, and I got a sweatshirt. And then we went to the parts counter. We spent money at the parts counter. I got the windshield. I got heated grips from them. The shifter, the heel shifter and the shifter peg, which is on order. So the heated grips are on order. And, thankfully, we got the $250 parts and accessories credit when you buy a new motorcycle. Harley's running that special that for military first responders and veterans. So I was able to cash in on that, and that $250 made a big difference. Went from being 8 and change at the parts counter to about 6 and change. Yeah, Harley Davidson $100. So we spent some money there. Let's see. It's awesome. It has been lasting way too long. Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, man, you seen some bikes out. There's rain here, but still muck and gunk on the roads. Yeah, we still got the chemical and the salt. And that's why I haven't been taking the bike out. I really haven't. I also got the handguards that are the red, like the windshield from Hogwarts. I ordered those. And when I change out the bars, that's what I'll put those on. And of course, everything will have a video with it. Hello, Evil Ricks. We saw a lot of bikes today. Right on. Oh, she moves now. Nice. Let's see. Ryan says I'm gonna get out and ride the last 2 days, but still freaking work. And so I had to make the. Oh yeah, right on. Let's see. A CVO doesn't come with, no, Dan, the CVOs do come with heated grips. The CVOSTs do not, because they're built for touring. You know, they're built for touring, not touring. They're built for the speed and track and all that. So no, the CVOSTs do not come with heated grips. That's one of the things I looked at when I went to pick up the bike on Saturday. I didn't know what features it had, but I said, I'll figure it out. I want the bike. I want the color. We're going to make it happen. So let's see. Get caught up here. Dan, I hope you're doing well. Good to see you, sir. I want to check. Guns haven't went out and check. Oh, okay. Hellfire. Just got to ride a few miles last week, but the battery was dead, and I went, that sucks. Let's see if I've had a polar vortex for a long time. Yes, I think I've definitely had the polar vortex way too long. I'm ready to get the hell out of here. Unfortunately, I won't be in Daytona. That'd be an interesting place to break in a brand new bike during Daytona Bike Week, but not happening. I was worried about that too. Okay, on the tender. Yeah, I keep mine on the tender. I mean, if I take the bike to work on a Monday and I know I'm taking it Tuesday, I put it in the garage. I still put it on the tender. And my 2020 Lowrider S, I sold it with the original battery that it came with 6 years ago. My 2022 CVO, same thing. I sold that bike with the original battery. So I believe in putting the bikes on the tenders. It prolongs your battery life. That's me. That's my experiences. If I'm wrong, well, I don't think I am. Storm tomorrow. Oh man. Let's get slivered. So that'd be fine. Right on. Let's see. My bagger used to move good. Corey pushed the button. Now it's stuck in rain mode. Oh man. Oh man. Let's see. No heated grips, but might have the power ports for heated gear. Yes, it does have the power ports under the seat for heated gear and the heated seat. And it does have the plugs underneath the hand controls for the heated grips. Because it's the same. And the hand controls, the switches are backlit, which is nice. Yeah, no comment on the weather from you, Jack. Yep. John says his is on a tender. Right on. I love having my heated grips. I tell you, I love it. Let's see. My brand new battery tender is plugged into a chart. Nice. Yes. We went out yesterday to Big Mike's house and helped him put brand new batteries in his bike and Dr. J's. And of course, I started with Dr. J's bike first because hers is more important because she's Dr. J. And I don't want her to be mad at me. Oh, man. This new bike purchase planned for more or less. The new bike purchase planned, it wasn't really planned until they did the release. So the chapter 2 of the release, when they announced the CVOs for 2026, and I saw that citrus heat, and then I saw the Inferno Gray, and I was like, oh. And since 24, and I work on a lot of bikes that are 24s and 25s and things like that. And every time I take them for road tests, I said, man, I got to get me one of these. These things ride amazing. And I can't wait to ride this bike because I have adjustable front forks. I have adjustable rear suspension, which is coming off. The suspension technologies will be going on with that. So it was planned, but not. And we started aggressively looking for a bike. When the videos dropped, you saw me at Freedom Road Harley looking for a bike, and that didn't happen. Actually, we went there for one event, and I started looking for the bike, and that's when the bug really hit me because I saw the citrus heat in person, and then I saw the Inferno Gray on a street glide in person, and I was like, this is gorgeous. I got to get me one of these. And the deal wasn't to be had at Freedom Road. Tito took me up to Hartford Harley, and I talked to them there, and the deal was to be had, and I made a deal with them, and the rest is history. They treated me so well. They took very good care of me. I started the conversation at both dealerships. What's your asking price? And it's like, do you have a trade in? I'm like, that's conversation down the road. I want to know how much you're asking for this bike. And that's where the conversation started. And I told him, look, I'm a serious buyer. And he says, I can see that. So I told him, I'm not wasting your time. I want to know, because if you are in the outer atmosphere, we're not need to have any more conversations. I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want to waste mine. So we started with that conversation, what the asking price was, and I did pay over MSRP. Yes, I did. I will not lie to you. I did. I paid over MSRP. The bike we bought, the MSRP on that was $44,999. And I ended up paying $2,000 over MSRP, which is $46,999. So $47,000. So out of that $47,000, they had to go and locate a bike and get the bike to me. And they ended up traveling 600 miles one way to get the bike. Well, bring a bike up, swap it out, and bring this bike back. Now, with that, they had to pay a driver his hourly rate, pay for the gas, the insurance, tolls, whatever. So 1,200 miles round trip to get me the bike I wanted. So I really have no complaints paying the $2,000 over MSRP. Now, if it was sitting on the floor, I would say that's not happening, but they had to get it. So I didn't complain. I never had an issue with my 15, the 21 or 24. The 25 kills the battery. Oh, you got to find out why. There's something drawing the battery that's killing it. Question, I have not started my bike up all winter. They're on a 10er. Do you think it's okay to start them and let them run for a bit, or no? No, because you're not going to burn off all the condensation that you're creating. So you can cause a lot of internal damage to your cylinders, your pistons, your valve springs, everything. Transmission, let it sit. Hopefully you put some stable in it, and you drove around, topped it off, aired up the tires, cleaned it really nice, and did everything else you're supposed to do with putting your bike into storage. Yeah, battery tenders are real, and they're very important. Mine stays on a tender while not riding. Yep, bingo. I'm with you on that. Hey, JG Romano, what's up, man? Good to see you. Get you your point for today. JG, got you. Got your point. Okay. PA says, do I have to let it run long enough to get the exhaust out? Otherwise, kind of situation. Don't even do it. Just let the bike sit until you're ready to ride. What pipes? I am leaving the stock head pipe on it, and I have already ordered. They're getting delivered Friday. The Tap Performance BAM sticks to 4.5 inches with the zombie baffles, with the Z rings and torque cones. It's going to be really, really exciting. I'm going to actually put those on before I even ride the bike. Go figure that one out. I've already started upgrades on the bike, and the bike still has 1 mile on the odometer. One whole mile. And just saying, throwing it out there, Yeah, great bikes are cool. Thank you. I'm falling behind here. I have JVO speaker for that. I have a set of Sounds Digital. That's for Rushmore models. Roadglides, that is. Let's see. The new dish, haven't been able, sure, but actually took the Roadglide 3 out for a test run. Yeah, I saw that video. It was a good video. Let's see. I've been told no PA unless, yes. Yeah, don't run it. See, unless you get it up to full operating temperature where your oil is going to be 220 degrees, or anywhere from 190 to 220, and everything. Let's see. Running it until the fan comes on. It's like, if you have a fan. Let's see. I'm still loving suspension technologies front and rear. My 23 Tri-Glide. Thanks. No problem, man. I'm glad that you're loving it. I'm taking these shocks out of mine. Putting my Black Hills in there, And I was already talking to Mike at Suspension Technologies on Monday. I talked to him, and we're going to be doing some inverted front end with him, and we're going to be doing probably their canister suspension as well. Yeah, but that's the motor temp, not the transmission or primary or things like that. Just let it sit. Do yourself a favor. Let's see. The new Helix bikes are more drawn on them than. Oh, okay. Yeah, it says put a tender on it when not ridden. Boom. So that's right. These are the Helix bikes, are not Rushmore version 2 or whatever. Yeah. Let's see. I fired mine up once and rode it in the snow. Put her away wet, kept her in the dark. Hope after the next snow we're done with winter. Yeah, I hope we're done with road summer. Thanks for the reminder going into the garage to put the VTX back on. There you go. There you go. Correct. I've been wanting to start bikes, but no, you're not going for a ride. Let it stay in hibernation. 701 is in the house. What's going on, 701? Here's a guy who's been talking about, he's been wanting a new bike. Did you get a new bike? You know, Dark Souls is in the house. Good evening, Dark. Praying for you, for your family, everybody. Please keep Dark Souls and his family in your prayers. He has a GoFundMe. His father passed away. Much love to you and your family. Thanks for being here tonight. Really appreciate you. Let's see. I love the tabs on both of his bikes. Yeah, I've had tabs. I love tabs. They make a great product. Yeah, Jamin says, if you're not riding, don't start it. Yeah, leave her to sleep. Let's see. I have to go back to my first ride video to see how many miles were on it. I think it was like 4 or 5. Right on. Let's see. I know I got a picture of the odometer. It's on the thumbnail. I know I put it on the thumbnail, but let's see. I'll bring it up here. I will bring it up here and share it with you guys, just so you can see. Yeah, I literally odometer in the garage, literally in the garage. And here it is. 1 mile. That's it. Just one whole mile. Just saying. 1 whole mile on the bike. So very happy with that. I've never had a bike with that low. So let's see, getting caught up here. Everybody's saying hi. What about you change the exhaust intake manifold air filter? Well, then if I change the full exhaust, the intake manifold, I will need a tuner. If I just change the air cleaner for these bikes and the mufflers, I don't need a tuner. It'll do just fine. So I'm going to try and keep it under warranty as long as I can. That's the plan. I got a 4-year warranty with the bike. I want to try and keep it under that warranty. I do plan on doing a lot of riding with it. If we go back to Tennessee, I'm definitely going to ride out to Tennessee with it, hit the roads and have a lot of fun. That's the plan. That is the plan. So let's see. No, Dr. Harley, I've been very, very busy. I'm sure you're a very busy man. Very busy man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I'm sure it is rough. When my mom goes, it's going to destroy me. I'll be honest with you guys. When mom goes, it's going to destroy me. Find pride and hang on to it. Y'all need stay. Yeah. Let's see. My bikes, no matter what brand, always have 7 months. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Say what? You're going to keep? Yes. This is the first vehicle or first motorcycle that I have that I'm going to try and keep the warranty on. I have never kept a warranty. I've always voided a warranty. For instance, on Spaceball, that 131 motor that came with the 2-year warranty. I voided that warranty before the bike motor went into the bike. Yep. Thank you, Dark Man. Thank you. Really, really appreciate you. I can't wait to get out there and ride it and crush some miles with it. I'm hoping to get about 20,000 miles this year. Honestly, I don't think that's going to happen because the shop is going to keep me busy. Had 1 mile on it and even prepped before it. Nice. Yeah. Let's see. Corey says, I'm not buying it. I give it a year and a half. You're probably right, but that's the plan right now, Corey. That is the plan. Like I said, a lot of people were surprised. Yeah, I narrowed it down to tabs and Chromeworks when I was shopping for pipes. For me, the Chromeworks edged out tabs, went aggressor head pipe, the HPP plus slip-ons with spoon baffles. Right on. Yeah, we'll see. That's what you're saying now in 2 months before you were. Yeah, well, and I'm saying that because the horsepower and torque claims Harley makes on this bike is right around where I was with my last Roadglide. So, I mean, I really don't need to do much to it other than, put gas in it and ride it. Other than creature comforts, I do got to put my highway pegs on it. I got to get the pegs for the highway peg mounts. But because those were the rear pegs for the passengers on the Roadglide. So I gave those with the bike. So yeah. Let's see. I'll bet you ice cream or beer he leaves it. Oh, wow. Look at that. And more power, more better. Coming from Big Mike. Yep. This is most miles I've ever done a year is 18,000. Yeah. Well, my goal is 20,000 this year. I usually average about 10 or 15,000 miles a year. But so this year I'm going to try it and get close to 20,000. And I do ride the bike back and forth to work a lot, and that's 200 miles a week. So we'll see. Yeah, 20,000 miles, 20,000 worry-free miles because you have a warranty in your pocket. So any issues that come up, Harley needs to get it and fix it. If you can resist the urge, yeah, I am going to fight that. I couldn't fight the evil dark forces of Harley Davidson of buying a new bike. And they were there and they were strong, those evil dark forces. They really, really cruel to me. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It happens. So, yep. Hey, Mel, Mary, good to see you. Good to see you, Miss Mary. This says my goal for this year got blown out of the last month during the orthopedic point. Yeah. Yep. Understand, man. That's understandable. Your health is more important than anything. Cheers to everybody. Oh, no kidding. Well, that's simple. Just move farther away. Or you get another job that's farther away. I know. I'm only joking. What Harley is claiming for the numbers, I'm seeing dyno results of 110, 127 rear tire. If that's the case, then that's less than what I had. So we shall see. I know the Harley claims that's at the crank. That's not at the tire. That's at the crank, which is 127 horse, 147 foot-pound torque. That's at the crank, not at the tire. So we shall see. We shall see how it goes. And as of right now, I don't plan on voiding that warranty. I did turn in the bike with the cam in it, with the stock exhaust, with the Arlen Ness 45-degree air cleaner on it. I did lose my Maltese cross horn cover, which I didn't care because where that goes is where the coil is now. So, yep. It's the power of the dark side. Yes, I'm going to try and resist the power of the dark side. So, yeah, there will not be a Spaceballs 2.0. That was canceled. So, for now. Or tabled. We'll say it's tabled. We'll see. There you go. I'm right an hour each way to work. Nice. My ride could take an hour to go to work, depending on traffic. I know probably the first ride I'm going to take will be taking the bike to work. And if that happens, it's going to be nothing but back roads. And that 20 miles is going to turn into about 35 miles very easily, maybe 40 one way. Because I don't want to take the bike on the highway for the first 50 miles. First 50 miles, I want that thing to heat cycle and, not really have sustained RPMs and things like that. Yeah. That would line up with the crank numbers. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Cyclorama. Love Cyclorama. The 480 cam Cyclorama that I turned in with the old bike. Yeah. Do like me, the long way home. There you go. Let's see. What new cam will be less than an hour? With the new cam be less than an hour? Yeah, right on. Right on. Yes, Evil. They are real. They are real. Trust me. I have conversations all the time with me, myself, and I. And sometimes we get along. Most of the times we don't. But today we're all getting along just fine. And those are the evil forces that tell me to do things. And usually I'm like, okay, so that's a great idea. Or, okay, that's a bad idea, but we're going to have fun. Like, let's build Spaceball. Everything was, well, my shoulder. Okay, I can't leave this job until 2 years after school is done. I have to pay them back. Oh, okay. Yep. Right on. Right on. So, boom. That's where we are. Hey guys, we're at the 1 hour mark. Okay. For all the surgeon levels, you already have the invite in your Instagram that happens before the lives. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up. We're going to invite people in. Reroute the exhaust gas to dark. So am I going to reroute exhaust gas to a catch can? Why would I want to reroute the exhaust gas to a catch can? You talking about the crankcase breathers? Probably not. So let's see. Let me know. It's just like me. All right. So here's the link. Everybody wants to come on in. Come on in. It's now we open it up to everybody. For the first hour, it's only open up to the people at the surgeon level. That's what they get on top of it. They get an invite to every live unless there's a special guest. So, the Santoro bag guards that I had, those will go on this bike. I've already ordered some parts to add some accent color to it, which would be the red. So that's coming. But tap performance and all that. Hey, the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Demo in the Hay House. What's going on, Demo?
What's going on? Just getting stuff set up, trying to get. Oof, I don't know what's up with the camera today. There
you go. Focus. Has your camera been drinking?
Yeah, it must be. It's like, what the heck? But yeah, just hanging out for the most part, waiting on parts to come in.
Okay, he was talking switch. That's why he's exhausted. Yes, they do, Minamoto. That's called the Jekyll and Hyde exhaust. It is available. They're about $3,500 the last time I looked at it for a pair of mufflers. Yeah, but if you go to JekyllAndHyde.com, that's the exhaust system you're looking for. They are made in Germany. I have talked to the couple times. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're really in trouble.
Oh, am I? Uh-oh.
What's up, everybody?
How you doing?
How's it going?
Better. I was in the hospital for 3 days.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh. What'd you do now?
You know, the wife. Damn her. No.
What did you do to piss her off?
Yeah, she beat the shit out of me, you know.
I don't blame her.
Yeah. I think I better shut up. She is in the other room. No, I'm a diabetic and my sugar went crazy. So
That's because you're drinking too much moonshine.
I ain't got none. I'm all out. I'm depressed.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why. I ain't got none.
Done killed it all.
Well, first of all, congratulations, Doc.
Thank you. I love that bike. It is
That
beautiful.
is absolutely beautiful.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see
So
pictures
even
of it
Rick
out in the
says you were
sun.
chasing the nurses again, weren't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They had me strapped to the bed.
Well, can you blame them?
Well, yeah, well, no, I
No
can't.
means no.
Yeah, right. Right.
Good
Right.
night, brother Mike. I'll talk to you in the morning.
Night, Mike.
That Mike.
Well, Mary, that'll probably be next year for Daytona. I tell you, if I was going to Daytona this year with the new bike, by the time I left Daytona, it'd be broken in.
Well, it ain't too late. Mike ain't left yet.
Yeah. Here's my co-host from last week.
What's
What's up,
What's
Guns?
up?
Oh, God.
Hey, check it out. Me and Guns got the same idea.
Well, oh yeah.
What's the odds in that?
Great minds think alike.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
How's that suspension, Guns?
It's good. I had to adjust something. I took the bike out last night and it has real bad wobble in the front end. So I brought it back and adjusted some stuff. I had to take it out Friday when I'm off. I think I had one fork lower than the other.
Yeah, you want to get those even.
Yeah, that's an important thing.
Having your forks level is very important.
Yep.
Put a Springer on it.
Mary, you come up late July or late mid-July or August, then late August, I think we'll be at Sturgis.
Now, late August, you should be back by then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, start the first week of August. First 2 weeks,
yeah,
actually.
okay.
Well, she's saying mid-July through late August, so that's a big spread, big window.
So, but if I took that bike down to Daytona, it would definitely get broken in down there. I'd definitely be putting 1,000 miles on it. Probably bringing it to Amsoil Adam for the 1K service.
Yeah. When's the bike doing? This weekend, right?
Yeah, I can't believe your weather this winter. I mean, you just getting tore up out there.
Yeah.
Or with your
We're
storms.
getting more
I
snow.
know you get snow, this and that, and stuff like that. But I'm here in Northern Illinois. I was 65 degrees a day. Now tomorrow the bottom's going to drop out. It's going to be 20s and 30s for the next week, and got some snow coming in. I'll be up in Milwaukee for the weekend, but you just keep getting it nailed up there.
We've had more snow this year than we did in the past 5 years combined.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it keeps going down past me, staying south and this and that, and it comes right up towards your area.
You could keep it.
I don't want it. I'm no fault on the roads.
You could keep the snow. I don't want it. Trust me, I've had enough. I woke up Saturday. I woke up Sunday morning or Monday, one of these mornings. Wasn't Saturday because that's when I got the bike. It's probably Sunday or Monday morning. And then we had a light dusting. I'm like, because I'm supposed to clear the sidewalks within 12 hours of the end of the snow or we get a fine. I'm like, you know what? God put it there. He could take it away.
That's right.
Why do you got to do that?
Because they're sidewalks.
Yeah, but you don't own the sidewalk. Ain't the
No, we have to take care of our sidewalks.
I do,
here.
but I don't.
Yeah. My yard doesn't have sidewalks, but a lot of neighborhood here, even if it's a real neighborhood, there's no HOA, none of that bullshit. But yeah, you're supposed to clear your sidewalks for the mailman and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have sidewalks either. I live 30 miles from town.
Sidewalks. What's that?
I mean, I make
Exactly.
a
Exactly.
path through the yard for the mailman because our mail carrier, they park on the road and they walk to all the houses. I have no sidewalks, but through the yard, I make them a path. There's a shovel or snow or whatever. So I want my damn mail.
Yeah.
Talk about somebody who's got bad weather. 7-1 Traveler being in the South Dakota, they get weather like no tomorrow.
I was going to ask him earlier. I don't know if he's still on here or not, but where's he at now? Is he at home or most times down the Keys or somewhere or something?
No, I think he's back in the Dakotas right now.
I was going to say, Dad was saying that they're getting an ice storm right now.
Yep.
Ice and snowstorm right now.
I'll tell you what, I'll take the snow and stuff. We all bitch about it over them bad ice storms. My sister
yeah.
out in Mississippi stuff, got through all that stuff. My family down there, they were gone without power and stuff and no heat or anything for 2.5 weeks.
Man.
So I laid out a challenge to Jamin today that I would put more miles on my bike than he does on his. And that's his bike. Not his bike and his brother's bike, but his bike. His gold.
It's Heritage.
Heritage, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, it's Missy's Moto. What's going on? Good to see you, darling. Good to see you. Give our love.
Hey, Missy.
Hey, Melissa.
Give our love to Chris. Chris has been putting out some cool content lately. I've been digging it.
Oh, I liked his last video that he put out with the with that clutch
The Mueller.
adjuster.
Yep.
With that metal one. I was like, ooh, I think I need to get that for Stitch.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
trust the plastic.
I tell you, the Mueller one is good, but if you want to save some money, you can get one from Advan Black that's about $70 to $100 cheaper.
Ah,
I actually missed that. I'm sorry. What is it you want to buy for your clutch?
The clutch saver.
Oh, the clutch saver. Yeah.
Is that that little thing that
I-
goes?
not necessarily the saver, but that
The
metal
easy-
adjuster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, the metal adjuster, get rid of the plastic?
yeah.
Well, if
I'm
you
not a
want to
fan
do
of
that,
that plastic.
well, if you want to do that, Mike, look into the fat bagger one because I have one on the Roadglide.
For that self adjuster you're talking about, right on the
Mhm.
cable in the middle.
Yeah, I took mine off.
Yeah. He's been putting out some really cool content. I enjoy Chris's videos. I've always enjoyed his videos when he was on the other channel, but now that he's got his own channel, I enjoy it. I still enjoy him, you know. There's sometimes I learn things from his channel. You know, not everybody knows everything. And I try and pick up either little tips or tricks and techniques or just learn something straight up, and I enjoy it.
Right. And sometimes it's so simple, it's stupid. You never even think about it. And somebody shows this, so like, why didn't I think of that? It made it, made the job so much easier and quicker.
Yeah, it does.
I know on my soft tail, man, it's a son of a bitch to get neutral.
Well, that's where you got to go to Kraus. They got that that little lever that goes in for finding neutral. I had one on Spaceball. It was amazing.
I'll have to do that. That replaces that big long rod, right? That little.
Well, it's extension that goes on the shift linkage. That's the one you're talking about, Doc?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, Dying Breed. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. Yep, it's the actually only bike I own in the stable besides the chopper build, which pretty soon we're going to be going on the making that that's the seat out of fiberglass, or the attempt, the shifter extension. Yep, that's exactly what we're talking about. Kraus makes the easy shift. Yep, I love the Kraus easy shift. I had one on Spaceball. It's amazing, and it's such a simple part. It really is. Easy to put on.
Yeah, it looks easy to put on. I was shocked that we sold
You want to get the Kraus brand one too. Don't get the Amazon. Blah, blah, blah. A lot of people have complaints.
Amazon.
Yeah, they bolt up. It works, but then they get loose and stuff.
I never had the problem with that from Kraus with the Easy Shift. It just works. You know, use thread locker where you need it, which will be on the little set screw that applies tension, on the bolt that goes into the shifter arm, and then where your shift linkage goes, some blue lock, the thread locker. I mean,
basically just what changes the angle on the rod, you know, where it
Yes.
goes in, you know, but that's all it does. It makes it a
Yeah.
fulcrum. It changes
like
the
I said,
fulcrum.
it's so simple and easy. It's like those magnetic disc tips from Figurati. I ordered those last night. And how
Yeah,
I
I
ordered it was, I wonder how much they are. And I said, what are they going to be with taxes and shipping? So I went to the checkout and it says, thank you for your order. I'm like, I guess I just bought them.
I was wondering how much they are. I mean,
Got like my membership every month to Dr.Harley, who says thank you on my credit card bill. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
So
I
you're gonna
messaged
go.
them today going, when's the red reusable oil filter coming out? I want one. I need one.
That's what I was fixing to ask you. Is what color oil filter you're gonna go with?
A lot of red accents are going on this bike. A lot of red accents
I'll send
because
you a one.
the motor
So what
comes with
should
the
you
red.
name
It's
it?
got the red metal flake. So a lot of red accents are going on this bike.
so what's the name of the new bike?
Rebel Yell.
What is it?
Rebel Yell.
Rebel Yell.
Yep. We named it on the members only.
Damn Yankees gonna be riding it.
I'm a Southern man at heart.
Yeah, it's a song. It's a song by Billy Idol.
Nope. Drowning Pool.
John and Pool, yeah. I was gonna say John and Pool.
Well, Billy Idol did a version of it
The
too.
original was Billy Idol.
Yeah,
I like Drowning Pool's version better.
Yes.
yeah. I don't blame you.
I've only heard John and Pool's version of it.
It's really good.
Mhm.
That's like some songs that Five Finger Death Punch. You know, they do a lot of cover stuff. There's some of their songs I was like, man, that's better than the original.
Like
Oh.
Blue on Black. I like that better than the original. By
Yeah.
Death Punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
By
I
Five
think-
Finger.
I crank the shit out of that on my bike when I'm riding.
Yep.
Mhm.
That let's see. Blue on Black. The
Can't even
Death
make sure.
with Honor is another good one they do. One that puts me in a dark space is The Wrong Side of Heaven. That puts me in a really dark space. I love that song, but I try not to listen to it too much because I go into a dark place with that. But I love their music. Great workout music, great riding music, great thrashing music.
Oh, back up. What do you mean workout music? You mean working in the garage?
Well, when I was in the Army,
That's
I
messed
had to
up.
do
okay,
physical
workout.
training.
Okay, you scared me a
To the
little bit.
gym.
Okay.
I went to the gym last week because I had to set up and tear down for a career fair. That counts to going to the gym, right? I actually walked in and walked out a couple times.
You can't say you didn't go.
Me and PA, we go to the gym once a week. You know, we go have coffee and stuff, then we bullshit, then we go to the gym and do our reps. And
Yep.
So yeah, Corey says Bad Company was a killer cover too by Five Finger Death Punch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now here's a funny story about that video. If you watch the official video on the Iraq tour in 2010, and you see the Chinooks taxiing away, that was me and my Chinook with the New England Patriot cheerleaders. They were a day behind us. So I was unofficially in a Five Finger Death Punch video, but you don't get to see me because I'm actually inside the helicopter.
Yeah, me and the wife's going to see them in July in
Yep.
Hershey.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I never got to see them with the USO tour, Five Finger Death Punch. When they came to Connecticut, Mel went. I couldn't go because they were playing on a Friday night, and that Saturday morning I had to leave for drill, which I left the house at 4 a.m.
Ooh.
Because I had to go to the pre-drill meeting for the senior leaders, which happened at 06, which means you had to be there by 05:30.
Wow.
I got to look to see who's playing Saturday night. Like I said, I'm going up to Milwaukee Saturday for the Mama Tried. That's at the Eagles Club or the big bike show, but there's a big band stage there. And I didn't even look to see who was playing this year. Because was it 3 years ago, 4 years ago? They had the big bike show stuff, and then Zach Wild was there. Loudest damn concert inside of a theater I ever heard in my life. I was like, it hurt my ears that he was so loud. You guys know who Zach Wild was, right? From
Zach Wild lives here in Connecticut.
Mm-hmm. Well, with his band, Black Label Society.
Doesn't he even have a mansion in Watch Hill?
He might. I don't know. He got some shit, but nice guy. Man, his music's so loud. I'm like, man.
Yep. Zach Wild, he's a great musician. If you time it right, you could catch him at Yankee Harley Davidson.
Really?
Yeah. That's his dealership of choice here in Connecticut.
Well, I'm assuming he still rides.
Well, if he's going to the dealership, I would say so.
You know, he could have a bunch of money. Doesn't mean they ride and stuff.
Another one of my favorites is I figure is Whiskey Throttle by Oh Crap, I Forgot the Chef.
Yeah.
Well, Yankee Harley Davidson had on display for quite a while was a guitar Zach Wild signed and gave it to the dealership. And they had it hanging up behind the parts counter. Somebody's echoing right here.
Yeah.
Definitely. You want a real loud band to watch live is Rammstein.
I don't, I've heard them stuff, don't know their stuff, so I really don't know that one.
Yeah.
I'm old.
Band
What's
from
up,
Germany.
Dave? Good to see you.
Hey,
Now,
can I?
talking about Zach Wild.
Which friend of Cat?
Not me.
No. Hey, I'm gonna back up just for 1 minute, Mike. I have a question for you. You've been talking about this trailer and stuff. I take it that's a not an enclosed trailer, right?
No, it's not. It's a utility trailer. I ain't been able to get my retirement yet.
Oh, that's fine. No, you said the only thing I heard was 14 foot wide. How
No, it's
wide
14
is
foot.
it?
It's 6.5 foot wide by 14 foot long.
Do you happen to know, is it single axle or twin axle?
Single.
So it's probably a 3,500 pound axle. We can talk about that later stuff. I'm concerned more about your weight than anything and what you're pulling it with when you go to stop and take and stuff.
That's the reason why I knew the trike has to go in first.
Yes, trike's got to go in first regardless.
Because it weighs more than the stitch does.
Where
I
you
just
try?
didn't know. I just didn't know if putting stitch kind of sideways would actually be a big major issue or not. If it came down to having to put stitch in there a little sideways.
Well, if you can get it in sideways, it will balance out the weight from one side of the axle to the other instead of being. I mean, unless you 14, I don't know if you can go straight behind each other, which would be fine because you got to watch your tongue.
What are you going to pull the trailer with?
What's heavier on a
truck?
truck, end or back end?
Okay, a truck. Is it 1,500,
1,500.
1,500? Okay.
Yeah, it's not a small pickup.
Yeah.
It's a full size.
Okay. This should be.
So, I mean, I know weight-wise I'm fine. I know that. It's just because I've pulled the trike a couple of times with it with no problems.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one time when the bike had the engine problem, couldn't turn it on, so I actually had to load it up backwards. And when I done so, I put the bike cover over it because I was afraid of the windshield getting snapped, being that the forward was going to be pushing against the windshield and backwards instead of forward.
What's
So
up, Ray? Ray's
cover over it, and it tore the cover all the hell and back.
The reason I was concerned about it, 4 years ago, my brother-in-law used to go to Tennessee. He lives up in northern Wisconsin, goes to Tennessee all the time for the winter. He's coming home, and with this 1,500 Silverado enclosed trailer, I think that's a 16 foot. He had his trike in there, 2011 trike up in front. He had his soft tail in there, kitty corner on the back of it. They had a ton of other stuff on it. Traveling fine. Come to a bad rainstorm in Southern Illinois and stuff like that. He'd go to make a lane change, and all of a sudden someone brake checked him a little bit, hit the brakes. That trailer lifted, pushed his truck right off the road into a big, deep embankment.
Oh wow.
And it shoved that front end of that trike, even though it all strapped down and stuff, through the front of that trailer and this and that. Total of the trailer stuff. I forgot how much damage it was to the bikes, but yeah.
Well, I want to jump in here real quick. Cupcake, real quick. John Valentino, welcome to tonight's live. I hope you enjoy it. I go live every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I drop a new video every Sunday evening at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So welcome to the live. I hope you enjoy it.
Welcome, man.
Welcome to the Valley.
And
I'll leave it there, Mike.
good to see you. It's been a hot minute, but I'm glad you're here. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's no problem, Cupcake. That's the reason why I was asking, because I know part of the retirement money, whenever I got it, was going to be going to an enclosed 7x16 trailer, which would give me more than enough room to put both bikes in without any issues. It's just it's not gotten here yet.
So Corey made the suggestion: put Stitch in the bed of the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the problem with that is the bed of the truck's not 6 foot. So the tailgate will have to come down, which means the bed of the tailgate will end up interfering with the trailer.
Take tailgate off.
Yeah. I was just gonna say.
But then the back tire is going to be hanging off onto the bumper.
Hey, Rays, no, I have not had it in the sunshine because since I took possession of it, there has been no sunshine. It's been gray and overcast. Mother Nature has really, really, really hating on me right now.
Can you
What's
put
going on, Keith?
Mike, we'll end that subject for tonight. We'll talk down the road here. Let's continue.
Do what, PA?
Can you put Stitch on in like caddy corner in the truck?
I possibly could, because I have to actually. That was actually one of the thoughts that I did have, was putting Stitch in the bed of the truck, and then trying the trailer. And then I looked at the trailer and looked at the bed of the truck, and I'm like, because it being a crew cab truck, the bed's shortened on it. It's not a regular sized bed.
Yep, I know what you're saying. But hey, John, that's what I did. I traded in my 2022 CVO Roadglide MVS Green Fade. And I'm loving the Roadglide ST. I haven't ridden it yet because the weather has not been cooperating. Mother Nature has not been cooperating, nor have I gotten it out in the sun because the sun hasn't been out. Today was the first day actually warm enough. It was like 40 degrees for me to go ride, but we had rain all day. And I want to wash all the salt and chemical off the road before I take it out for a ride. And with more snow coming, which means more salt and chemical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and John also watched Dr. Harley's videos from now and past. Yeah, even the new bike he's talking about now, and even his other bikes. It's a great show.
Yeah. So, yeah, you have options.
Okay. Yeah, it's like I said, I've thought about it. I was just kind of curious.
Well, Mike,
because you got to remember, I don't have full strength of both of my arms right now, so I've still got to be mindful of that too.
If you can pay, Mike, if you can pay for my time off and pay for my hotel and stuff like that, I'll ride Stitch down there for you. I'll drive to your house. You don't want to hear about that, but I'll drive there and I'll just ride that to Florida for you.
I end up getting the Inferno Gray because the citrus heat would put me over 50,000, and with that, the price of the vehicle adds a luxury tax, which would have put me into a bike course situation, which means the sales tax on that bike would have been about $60,000 plus the title, the reg, the dealer conveyance fee, the convenience fee, the fee FIFO fund fee, all that other BS. So the first dealership I talked to about the citrus heat, they were like, for your trade-in with $5,000 down. Well, actually, at that point, be $14,000 down. Your payment would be $1,150 a month. I looked at him and laughed.
Damn.
Dealership I ended up going with, they said for the citrus seat with the trade-ins, it would have been about $1,050 a month, and that's just a little outer atmosphere stuff. So, and the citrus seat or the Inferno Gray that I have, that was another one of my colors that I loved. I thought was amazing. I seen it in the street glides, and they were able to locate a Roadglide for me and get it. They traveled 1,200 miles round trip. A lot of love out to Hartford Harley Davidson for doing that. Let's see. Want me to show a pic of the bike? Okay, so let's bring that up. Let me share the image file.
And I tell you what, the pictures don't do it justice.
No,
I've seen. Remember, Doc? Brother Dunn, I showed you when I was at Ukes. They had one, and they brought it outside. When that sun hits that red flake, which you don't see that red flake in there.
no.
You know, that is just a gorgeous thing.
They had one at a Harley shop here, and I went somewhere and came back, and it was gone.
Actually, John, I'm in Connecticut. I'm still in the United States, and that's Connecticut, not Canada.
Close enough. Starts with a C.
Yeah. You know,
I mean, you're only 4 states away from Canada?
thank you very much. I appreciate it. Highly recommend. Go take a look at them. If they don't have the color you want, ask them if they can locate it. You know, I did pay $2,000 over the MSRP. But, you know, like I said, they went and got the bike from, you know, they traveled 1,200 miles to go get me the bike.
I was going to say, you got a hell of a deal for just $2,000 over MSRP. It's going to be a much wanted bike, and they had to go find it, and they had to go, like you said, what was it? 1,000 miles to go get it back and forth. And
When I went and talked to him that Saturday, which was last week's video, he found it within 2 hours. He put calls out to everybody to find it, and he says, I got one. If you want me to get it, I need $1,000 deposit right now. I was like, what's your asking price? And he told me the asking price. He says, we'll do the MSRP, but I got to put a $2,000 premium on it because we got to go get it. I says, I understand. So instead of being $44,999, it was $46,999. And I says, okay, here's my debit card. Charge $1,000. Done.
hold it.
So,
Canada,
so did you really truly pay $2,000 over MSRP for the bike? You actually just paid the service fee to go get the bike and bring it back.
Basically. Yeah. And I don't know how dealers do that today. I know back in the 80s and 90s when I worked for a Ford dealer, all them years stuff, we used to do dealer trade. Somebody wanted, say, a Ford Mustang, doesn't want this and that. Well, they'd find one another dealer. Well, we just didn't buy it from them. We would take another car. Hey, what do you got there? And do a trade, or maybe trade some money. I don't know if they still do that today. If Harley does that,
the dealership where they got my bike from, they traded them an Inferno grade Street Glide ST, CVO Street Glide ST, because I didn't want the Street Glide because I'm a Roadglide guy. Nothing against the Street Glide. I want a Roadglide. I prefer them over a Street Glide. Nothing wrong with Street Glide, but personally, I prefer Roadglide.
They trade one of their Street Glides for the Roadglide.
Yeah.
And maybe a little money here and there, exchange or whatever, how they do it. You know, it's different these days, but.
Nice. North of Tampa. I've been to Tampa. Mom lived in St. Petersburg, Florida there for a while. I love that. Yeah. See, Evil Rick says he drove 540 miles each way, cost him just over $500 in gas.
Wow.
You know? And John's like, you know, no glide or no glide. Looking to them, truck possibly do bike towing off season. There.
Hey, Doc, that'd be a good business for you. You can fly a helicopter. You gotta buy you a helicopter and you go pick up bikes.
I had a truck and trailer and I was doing bike transports and stuff like that for the shop. The first 2 years, it was great. After that, people heard I had a trailer. Next thing you know, I'm using it more for moving people and not doing pickup and deliveries anymore. So I sold the trailer, then I sold the truck, traded the truck in, and got the Mercedes.
Pickup trucks and trailers. You got one, but I haven't used my enclosed trailer, which is set up for bikes. I haven't used it for my own personal stuff in years. The last probably 4 times, other people use it to move their furniture, this and that, or some bikes. I don't know.
Coney Island.
Good hot dogs. Not as good as Blackie's, but they're good hot dogs.
Blackies are pretty good.
Y'all don't know what y'all missing with the new trikes. Just saying.
Did you buy one?
Not yet.
I saw a guy on Marketplace today had the rear suspension off a 2025. You know, just the shocks and the adjusters, all that. $40. I was like, well, and I read it. It was a FLATR. I said, oh, that's for a trike line. Then I read it. That's for a trike. I don't know what he went to or whatever, but I figured, you know what? If you had an older one, you can't afford, good suspension. It's not a bad deal. $40.
Yeah. I mean, Guns took a trip for a good front suspension.
Yes, I did. It's 7-hour ride each way.
He didn't even stop at my house and have a beer with me.
Nope.
He didn't even go close to you.
I know,
But we had some bullet bourbon here.
Yes, we did.
Hey,
And
you know that. I don't know if that.
I felt him pretty good. Gave him a nice
Bullet.
8-ounce filet mignon.
Yep.
Charlie still sponsored Bullet. When that first came out, I used to go to Milwaukee stuff. There's big parties there all the time. So, I'm only like 40 miles, 45 miles. I used to go to all the Bullet was there stuff as official whiskey of Harley and stuff. I actually got these orange flags, like little banners, the Bullet whiskey and stuff, Harley Davidson.
Nice.
I mean, I got quite a few of them. I ought to send you one, Doc. I didn't, whatever. You can hang it on your back wall back there.
I would.
Okay. I got to go. They're out in the garage or somewhere.
Hell yeah. Oh, so now you're getting me hungry.
Yeah, I got to eat too. Be right back.
I have sausage, onions, and peppers on a pizza or on a grinder.
Ooh. I bet nobody knows what a grinder is, Doc.
Or some people call them hoagies.
Hoagies, or yeah.
Now to answer rolling, I will say this: even with the suspension technologies, I got to admit that the 26s are better than the older trikes.
Yeah, and imagine if you put a suspension on a 26.
Ooh.
Oh, I wonder if he's even working on that yet.
I'm sure he is. He's still working on the inverted forks. Because
I can only imagine.
He will not put a product out just to put out a product out. It's got
Because I will say,
rigorous testing and his quality.
The new trikes are totally different. They're like a completely new bike.
Yeah.
I mean,
also what
through
they
and through.
did is they took a play right out of Mike's book. They put a taller shock in it, so it gives it that rake, the higher rake in the back for better turn in, and then they added the pseudo
rear ends.
suspension.
Yeah.
I
mean, that's why I'm in trouble.
That's why I said to you, I saw your video, buy it. Because you would be so much happier riding around on that than your current trike.
Well, let's just say it's going to require a little chunk of the retirement check to be able to get one.
Yeah.
And there'll be one sitting in there'll be one in the garage before the end of the year.
There'll be on your retirement.
If you call that the best pizza you had, Lottery is good, but Pepe's and Sally's, I got a place that'll blow them all out of the water.
And I got a place out here because I'm in Illinois, guys, Chicagoland. Well, of course, I'm North Chicago. That'll go
You
to
got
Malls.
deep dish pizza. That doesn't count.
No, I ain't talking about my deep dish. People always say deep dish Chicago. Chicago style originally is they call it tavern style. It's thin crust. It's the way it's cut. Yes,
That's
we got
New York style. But go
we
ahead.
got this dish. But you want the best Bloody Mary you ever had? Then we got to go to Supplements up in Milwaukee.
Nope, I'm gonna take.
All hamburgers, half a chicken, and everything else in them damn things.
Nope, I'm gonna make another trip to Doc so he can take me to the pizza place.
Yep, which is called Roadglide Pizza. It's less than an hour from me. And the reason why we didn't get it that night, Guns, is when you got here, it would have been a 3-hour wait to get the pizza.
Okay.
They are that busy.
Every area has a good pizza. I don't care where you go. Every area in the country, well, not everywhere. Down south, I gotta admit, they don't have the best pizzas. Depending on where you go in south. Even my mom in South Carolina, she got a good pizza place, but she's just like Greg. Just every time she comes up here, I gotta have one good pizza. I said, okay.
Now we got the barbecue down here.
Oh yes, you did.
You got 20 steaks.
I want the best barbecue. I go to the south where I was from and stuff. Even South Carolina, where mom is, she got good barbecues, but she don't care for South Carolina's. Their main thing is cause I like a vinegar sauce.
base.
That, but they use a vinegar sauce.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yep, I love North Carolina style barbecue. I make it all the time for the wife.
yeah, I make a different style. I don't care. Sometimes I like a vinegar taste. It takes your breath away. This and that. And
Okay,
sometimes
where
I'll
is
take
my
Sweet
ride
Baby
this
Ray's.
year?
I'll take Sweet Baby Ray's, and then I'll make some good sriracha sauce with it. Just quite a few drops in there. So
Yep.
you get that sweetness up. Then you get a harsh bite, and put that on your ribs. Oh,
So 701, my ride this year will be July 18th for the Dr. Harley ride, which is going to be a good ride. We're meeting at a diner along the Connecticut shore. Then we're going to go up to Gillette Castle, which was built by the actor William Gillette. And it's pretty cool. It sits on top. You see the Connecticut River and everything. It's a pretty cool place. And then from there, we're going to do another nice ride afterwards.
can I pitch a tent in your backyard?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Or at
You
least
said July 18th?
inside your garage.
No, not the garage. Of course. So July 18th, if you wanted to come out, that's when it's going to be, July 18th. Let's see. Hey, what's happening, Mud? Just checking in. Good to see you, brother Mud.
What day is that? Is that on a Saturday, Doc?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna have to see if I'm off that weekend. If not, I'm gonna have to take vacation.
Okay. You're more than welcome to come. Bring the missus.
I hope I'm out of the sling by then.
I mean, that's a long ass ride for me, but I'd love to come out there for one of your rides, Doc, for breakfast, lunch, get them different things. Take like a 4-day a week, ride out there and have the weekend there to do your rides and breakfast, lunch, whatever we do, and then right back home.
Yep.
See what happens.
So it's gonna be a good ride. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Last year was a great time. We had 18 bikes and 23 people show up. I was really surprised. Happily surprised. And then sometime this spring, early summer, we're going to head out to Hawks Nest, New York. It borders New York, Pennsylvania, up by Syracuse.
I know that name. I know the name, but I don't know what it is. Maybe you've mentioned it before or something, but
Yes, I have.
Hawk's Nest?
Yes. Yeah. Dave's here now. If I leave now, I might make it. Well, there you go. You got plenty of warning, Dave.
Oh, Dave.
Let's see. Here's a picture of Hawk's Nest. I'm going to bring it up. Give you guys an idea what I'm looking at for doing a nice ride.
Did you do a video on that one time, Doc?
No, I haven't been there yet. And I mean yet, because I want to ride it. And it looks like it's going to be amazing.
Ooh,
Look at that.
that looks fun.
That looks fun.
That'd be fun. Even my bike stuck in rain mode. That'd be nice. Quick.
Yeah, I mean, that's all. Let's see. I can bring up another picture of the road. Let's see. No, I don't want Facebook. Like, here's the map of it. I'm new to this. It's Upper Delaware Scenic.
Oh, that's up in Delaware.
It's not what I asked.
Airport, New York.
Well, it's New York, but it's the Delaware River. And you can see here the road. It's kind of like what you got down in Tennessee.
So it rides up along the river?
Oh, we got a lot of roads that do that up here.
Yeah.
But this is New York. As you can see all the pictures of it. I mean, some nice winding areas, some overlooks.
Yeah, New York's a beautiful
I think
state.
this looks like
New York's
yes,
a beautiful
it is.
state. People think New York, they think New York City. My sister, I visited her when she lived up there, something creek, up there by Jamestown. I miss cobblestone roads, this and that. It was like being down south and up and this and that. Like, man, I'm thinking like New York City. It's like, oh no.
No, New York's got it's a big state.
Yes,
and it's got a lot of different climates to it. Like you could be up around the Great Lakes, believe it or not, or you could be down in the city next to New Jersey. There's a lot going on there. So that's going to be a great ride. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, you get up around Buffalo and all that. You got the Great Lakes and stuff like and everything and stuff. Then you get the South Central and stuff, and then you get the mountains where it can be cooler. But then you get down there where it can be hot and this and that. And I mean, New York City. That's that's down there by Rhode Island and Jersey. That's out on the ocean.
New York City is nowhere near Rhode Island. You're thinking Long Island.
Long Island.
Yeah.
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 Different island.
Man,
Rhode Island is a small little state.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes Long Island thinks it's its own state.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Maybe I was maybe that's why I got confused.
See, we're at 71 says it's only 1,951 miles from me. One way.
Yeah. He'll do that in a day.
There you go.
Spare tumbler of coffee.
Or you could stop and refill your current coffee cup at, coffee shops or gas stations that sell coffee. Like here in Connecticut, Rhode Island, we have Cumberland Farms. It's $1.09 for any size of coffee.
He probably got a coffee brewer's off his exhaust pipe, so then it pipes up, like a coffee maker. Coffee's empty, he just perks up another cup while he's rolling down the road.
Well, Brock, take 2 days to get here. Take your time. Take 2 days to get here. Spend the time here, and then 2 days to get back. I know you ain't afraid to ride the miles.
Or actually, he can ride out, and then if there's room in Big Mike's trailer, load the bike up and travel with everybody back across the Sturgis in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Hey, if you don't know, just ask us. We got the answers one way or another.
Just saying. Just an idea.
Yeah. Good idea.
Yep.
I'm sure with a small fee.
If Mike had the room, he'd say, yeah, throw it in there.
There'll be room going to Sturgis because it's going to be Big Mike's bike, Hannah's bike, and my bike. There's another spot for a bike.
Oh, you got a new bike? You should ride it there. So you get that.
Listen, I'm bringing the Sturgis from Connecticut. I'm good.
It's not a soft tail.
I'm good. I'm not doing that ride again.
Yeah, but you did it on a beat up Softail. Now you got that cushion.
Oh, it wasn't beat up. It was just not made for long hauls. It was a bar hopper that
Nice Mustang
to
seat.
ride 1,800 miles. At, like I think I'll go to Sturgis, jump on the bike, and go.
Well, that's what Brock does.
I mean, Mel could get her iron butt in.
Yeah. Next gas stop, she's like, I'm done. She jumps in the RV. Just keep on riding.
I like to see John ride 1,800 miles. Never mind on a Softail, but on his bike, ride 1,800 miles nonstop.
No way. I wouldn't do it.
I'll be honest. That was actually one of my plans for this summer was to actually ride Stitch from here, possibly either to my dad's or to Arizona, and then back.
Well, Brock will hang out at Sturgis and Bobby.
Now I got to wait and see how long it is I'm going to be in a sling for.
Well, yeah. Shit, that's got to be, well, I don't know. I know where you're at, but I don't know what part of Arizona he's at stuff, but man, that's 5,000-mile trip. Round trip.
Yeah.
It's just a ride.
Yeah, God, when I rode 1,800 miles out to Sturgis on that Softail, I could barely walk for 3 days. I bruised my kidneys. I was pissing blood. It was horrible. Then I had to turn around and do it again a week later. Just as I was able to walk upright, I was no longer pissing blood. I jumped on the bike and had to do it again. It was horrible. It was a great time. I did no riding out.
The new bike, only thing you're gonna piss is water and maybe some whiskey here and there. Nice and comfy.
We'll find out, especially once I get the new seat from Mustang. They said 6 to 8 weeks for delivery of the seat. So the 6 weeks puts me on March 31st, the day my first bike payment is due.
What model Mustang are you going to put on it? I don't know what their new models are.
I got the Super Tour.
Super Tour. There you go.
Red diamond stitching with the rider's backrest.
There you go. Because you can always take the backrest. That was my favorite back. I got a Harley backrest on mine now. But when I had my Mustang seat on my Road King and stuff, I had the rider, and well, of course, you had one for the passenger. But I love the adjustment on that thing because it went, up and down 1, 2, 3. The Harley one, you got to put an Allen screw, wrench in there and adjust it. That one had a thumb screw in the back. If I wanted just adjust the back forward more or back, I just reach back there and just turn it.
Yeah, I love my backrest. I love my backrest.
Yes,
I used to hate them. I used to hate them until I bought one for my Dominator seat. When I bought it and put it on and rode it, oh my God! You talking about a completely different ride? Oh my God! Yes.
Especially long trips.
People come to bring their bikes to the shop for me to work on. They got a rider's backrest. The first thing I do is I take it off and I hand it to them. I said, "Get this thing away from me. I hate these things."
No,
because they're dangerous putting bikes on and off the lift.
Oh yes, but you ride with one, Doc. I guarantee you won't ride without it.
That's what everybody's telling me. So when I ordered this seat, I said, "You know what? That's what I'm getting. I'm going to order one."
Yeah, I can promise you, Doc, you won't ride without it.
Yeah, I'm still driving my 2010 with the factory seat, which is probably the best factory seat I've ever owned in my life. But I came with the Harley, and I bought a Harley, which I love because I always take it off. But when I get sore, we all got bad backs. We're getting old and shit. And guns, I agree with you. I just do this, or I can just stretch back, let go of them handlebars. Sometimes I'll just do this and stretch against that thing and twist. And
well, say I've got a backrest for Stitch with that seat that I've got from it with that Mustang seat, but I haven't rode with it yet. And part of the reason is because when my knees start to act up and whatnot, I actually prop myself up on the back pad, on the back seat.
Yep. Only time that I can't ride with the backrest is when the wife is on the bike. Other than that, I ride with it 100% of the time.
Yes, I'm the same.
We're going to try it with
me all the time.
In the
She doesn't
backrest.
ride that much, but she's like, take that thing off because She ain't fat and stuff like that, but she's a nice backrest. She got big boobs, but it's like
Well, the issue is all my seats is extended reach.
mhm.
I got
So
standard.
with it being an extended reach with the backrest, it puts too much in her lap
Right. And
because
they
of my
feel
long ass legs.
they can't move.
With my long ass legs, I can't ride with a regular seat. I have to have an extended seat. Doc seen me. Doc knows.
Yeah.
I'm not short. I'm not short.
No, you're not.
So I got the standard reach seat because I have vertically challenged legs. I mean, I only have a 28.
No, Doc. No.
Jack wants me to dance. No, I ain't dancing tonight, Jack. Just I'm
Maybe
reading
have a
this
couple more beers. You might be.
out. Maybe.
But yeah, no, Doc. You get that backrest. You ride with that backrest. You won't ride without it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna find out because
Unless Mel's on the bike.
Because Tom,
with the seat.
because Tom is the one that talked me into it. I'm like, Tom, I don't like a backrest. He's like, just order it and try it out. I ordered it and put it on the bike, rode the bike to work. I'm like, yeah, nope, I won't ride without it.
Yep.
I have
a lot of things, and I love them for it.
Yeah. Too many back issues. Even my backrest, I still will take because people always laugh at me, whatever, and riding alone on, on the bagger stuff. I'll reach down and flip them floorboards down for the faster. I put my feet back there.
I'll be right
Even
back.
with the backrest sometimes. Even without the backrest, well, then I catch myself scooching up or whatever. But I always move my feet back there, and in front. My wife used to always complain. She says, "Well, you can move more." Because she was just planted back there and stuff. So I'm putting them up on the highway pegs on this and that, and putting my legs up. Sometimes I put them on top of the crash bar. Sometimes I get them on top of the gas tank. I'm always moving. Sometimes I stand up. I always tell my wife, she loves it. I say, hey, you want to stand up? That's fine. Get some air underneath your ass. Let me know first. Just don't do it. And she tapped me on my shoulder, after 200 miles. She says, I'm going to stand up. That's fine. I lean forward a little bit and make sure she just up and gets that air. And I'm sure you've all done it. Stand up on your bikes a little bit, get some of that cool air underneath your ass. And
Oh, yeah. Yeah, with the backrest and the Zero 3D forward mounted. Oh, yes. Perfect ride. Perfect ride. Perfect ride.
I need to get a new backrest for when I head from Melbourne. Mine's starting to bend a little bit.
I kind of wish.
The good thing about mine is mine has the thumb screw. So if I have to, I can just reach back and turn that thumb screw and just lean back and tighten it real quick.
Guns, is that a Mustang?
No, it's a Dominator, Settlement Dominator.
Okay. Because the Mustang's the same way. You can reach back there and besides you up and down, you got to pull up and down. But down there, you can do like my Harley one. Like I said, there's a little hole. You got to put up, an Allen wrench in it. You can't do that when.
Mine don't. Don't. To adjust it up and down, I just got to pull mine up and down.
Right.
And then to adjust, lean back, I have the thumb screw.
My Mustang was the same way. It would do the tilt thing with the thumb screw, or it would just move it back a couple inches. And I'm like,
Yep. Yeah, I love it. I won't ride without it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this seat in. One, so Mel could come for a ride with me on the new bike, because there is no back seat. It's got a little collar.
I tell you, it's like, come on.
I mean, there were some of the comments on Facebook, like, does your wife know there's no back seat? I'm like, yes, she knows.
Yeah, I see some of those comments.
I was like, yeah, she knows.
There's not. What's worse, no back seat. There ain't no foot pegs because back in the old days, when we get on a bone ass chopper, hardtail, just a coat sit on there, but there was a foot peg back there. Their legs were way up there like that, but.
No, that's why, even Rick, I ordered that Mustang seat. It was the difference between Saddleman and Mustang was the passenger princess pad on the Mustang was wider and longer than the Saddleman.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah,
deciding
that's what.
factor.
Yeah, that's what made the deciding factor was the back pavilion because it's wider. The Mustang's wider.
And Doc, I think you'll really like that Mustang seat once you break it in and stuff, because you're kind of built like me. I mean, Dark Soul, he got a Mustang. He hated it. He's truck drive stuff. He didn't stuff, but I had to. It was something where I'm a road king.
Funny. You might find a seat to be extremely comfortable and amazing and life changing. And I could get on your bike on your seat, and I could find it or have the same bike in the same seat and break it in and find it that I hate it.
Yep, everybody's ass is different.
Yeah.
Same with handlebars.
Everybody's butt's different.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like
when you $800 to $1,000 find out you hate it.
First thing I go to set somebody's handlebars for them, I tell them, okay, get on the bike and get in your riding position. Then they're upright and rigid. I said, you ride like that? Oh, yeah. It's just really after 3 hours, you're like that. Oh, no, I'm like this. That's your riding position. Your comfortable riding position. Get in that position.
Get in your relaxed position.
Yep.
I went through 5 seats before I actually found one that didn't hurt after hours and hours of riding, and that was a Saddleman Dominator seat. I love that seat.
And I've heard like Tweedle loves his Dominator seat.
I love mine.
Tom loves his Dominator seat.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard people say that is the worst seat for touring.
Nope. Well, I went to Marvin last year, rode all the way to Marvin, back, rode all through Marvin with it.
Virginia. I understand.
Yep. Well, yeah, I love it. I love it.
I have
and Harley Davidson. That Mustang seat, break it in, says this is the worst effing seat I've ever had in my life.
Well, I rode from here last year. Me and the wife rode all the way to Ocean City. Rode all through Ocean City. Rode all the way back home with that seat. I love that seat. I love it. Now she does not like the back pavilion because I bought the wide one. Nope, she don't like it. So now we're getting ready to order the Mustang seat next week.
Okay. Now I have the Harley Davidson heated Sundowner seat, which is their touring seat from 2014 that was on all the Ultra Limiteds and stuff like that. I ordered that when I bought my 2014 Street Glide, and it was a comfortable seat then. Now that last year when I used that seat to go to West Virginia, it wasn't as comfortable as it used to be. So that's why it says I got to get a new seat. And I'm glad I didn't order a seat when I originally wanted to, because it would be for the old bike.
Yep.
Because they will not work on the new bike, on the Helixes.
Nope.
You still
work
got
on the Roadglide, but not the Helix.
You still got that seat, Doc?
Yeah.
What if that'll fit on my 2010?
Yeah.
Yeah, it will fit. Yeah, it will fit.
Yeah.
I'll hook up with you later on that.
From 09 to 23, they will fit.
I'll talk to you later about that.
Advan Black 2-piece seat that I bought 2 years ago with the green stitching. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'll probably throw it up on Marketplace because it won't work for the new bike.
Yeah.
I just put up my software to original seat. Thank you for the help.
Hey, Greg, are you looking for another seat?
No. Honestly. Actually, the only seat I want to change is on my Fat Boy. Some of you guys know, but some don't. I have a 2007 Fat Boy with only 1,300 miles on it.
Oh,
oh damn, you sound like Road.
It looks good, but it sucks.
So I'm hoping this new seat will be game changer for me and for Mel and I. We're going to find out. She'll have her backrest plus the tour pack, which right now will be the Envious Green Fate tour pack.
Yeah, until you get your new one.
I'll save my $2,300 and wait for Advan Black to come out with one.
Exactly.
Either buy one or hopefully he'll gift me one, and we'll do a nice video for it. And
give you the option with that. Like you can either get one with or get one without.
yeah,
Oh.
I just refuse to pay $2,400 for
No.
for paint match.
Don't blame you there, Doc.
Insane. That's just insane.
Yeah, didn't TJ just pay like 2,400 or whatever?
Yes, he did. Yep, I just watched that video yesterday. Yep, he paid $2,300 for it.
Stuff, but they don't have to paint to match. I said, you know what? If anything, if you didn't have one at all, Doc, you have one, the green and stuff. But if you didn't have one at all, just get an Advan black one, and put on there.
No,
Well,
the bike that he bought, I like, but too bad it wasn't a Roadglide.
No.
Yeah, they don't have it in the road, that color in the Roadglide.
That's actually, I didn't see that color combo. I don't know where I missed that.
I like that. I like that color combo.
Yeah,
I like that color combo. I like that color combo. Too bad it wasn't in the Roadglide.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Now here's you an idea, Doc. If you're worried about the tour pack looking too awkward, you can always just find you some gray vinyl for the time being.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
the other option I have is I could reach out to Mike and Hannah's nephew who did the paint work for Hannah and see if he could, shoot it gray and do a red metal flake over it.
Yeah.
Something kind of close. It's a removable.
Yeah.
Well, if that doesn't work. Mike had a great idea. Get a just gray wrap and put on it.
Yeah.
Because that way it doesn't clash too badly, especially if you're worried, especially if people are making comments and stuff like that about it.
Well,
and if you
cares
that way,
about the comments?
And in that way, it can even buy you more time about getting an extra tour pack and give Advan time to actually get around the color matching it.
Right.
I'm sure they will.
You got the green and this and that, but that's going to look awkward on there real quick. But when you're traveling, who gives a shit? I got my luggage and stuff like that. But
that's
still.
true.
Yeah. It's just going to come down to, how much is he going to charge me to paint it? I'll strip down all the electrical and the padding and the frame and all that. And the latches, because the latches are black. I'll strip all that down and hand it to him and see, hey, how much are you going to charge me to paint this?
If it's $1,000, if it's $1,000, you say okay, and then in 6, 7, 8 months, Alan comes out, Advan Black with a paint match. You can put that grand towards that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's another option too. Because when you go to Advan Black's website and you go shop by color, the Inferno Gray is already listed. There's just no product under it right now.
Oh.
So what's that tell you? Which means it's coming.
Go to Lowe's or Home Depot, get some wallpaper. You just peel it right off.
Get that shelving paper that you peel and stick on, right?
Yeah.
I got to talk to Alan anyways before I make before it gets time for me to actually ordering parts, because I got to figure out a couple of things when it comes to stitch.
He will be at Daytona the first weekend like he was last year at his booth.
Yeah. I just got to get down there in time to catch him.
That's the only thing I like about my Roadglide, is that, lustrous black, it's easy to find that color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, helmet's going to be at Marvin.
Huh?
What's that?
Is Daytona helmet's going to be at Marvin?
I know Lucas will be there. I don't know if Daytona Helmets will be there because Lucas is no longer affiliated with Daytona Helmets. Last I heard.
But
It's on your site as far as a sponsor, but I don't know if they're going to be there, so I don't know. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting a helmet. I ain't doing that.
The person to
Well,
talk to
I know-
about that would be Drew.
Yep.
I
I'm
know,
just-
I know they are. I know they are a comfortable helmet, but I bought mine when I bought mine last year at Marvin. I should have went with the small, but I bought a medium. But I'm glad I did because I gave the wife that one. I bought me a new one.
There you go.
I should have bought one last year there because they're good deal stuff. If I don't have one when I go out there, if they got the deal going stuff like that, I'm gonna buy
Mhm.
one. I'm overdue
They
for
are
new helmet.
comfortable.
Mine's 8 years old or 7 years old, and
Hey, V-Router.
Plastic dip, a plastic tour pack. That might work. How you doing, V-Rider? Good to see you. Good to see you, Dom from Route 32 Riding Gear. Good to see you. It's been a hot minute since you've been in the side chats. Really appreciate you. Appreciate you both, actually, and everybody else here. Yeah, thank you for the congrats on the new scoop. I'm enjoying it, even though I've got 0 miles riding it. But I think I got about 45 minutes to an hour in the seat in the garage.
Oh, you had the VR goggles on,
I got to
making the noise.
No,
he's
I don't have that.
room.
Because they wanted to go through the radio and all that while I was there. I says, look, we really got to go. I can handle this. Take my phone and do all that. Don't worry about it.
That bike's got more RPMs on it than does mileage.
There,
Because
there you go, Don.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys.
You're welcome.
It's gonna be a fun time. It'll be a fun adventure on this new bike and where it goes and how it transforms.
Hey, will you give me a ride on it in West Virginia? I'll ride, bitch. I'll put some shorts on if you need me to.
I might actually have to consider that as a possibility for me to ride before too long for a little
I'm
bit.
sorry,
so.
I don't do the nut to butt thing.
Yeah, I
Just
know.
saying.
Oh, I got nuts now. Woo! Hey, honey, I got my balls back.
Well, they're little, small peanuts, but I don't do that. I don't care if you face the other way. You ain't scratching my backs. Well, here's the thing. For any female or anybody get on Mel's seat, which is the back seat, they have to have her permission.
So I got to ask Mel. Okay.
That's really, and when you get to the bike, I'm like, no.
Well, she likes guns better than I do, so I'll have guns ask her, hey, it's okay, come get you down the back of that bike.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that.
You welcome.
Anytime. Where'd PA go?
Man, Guns, he's a typing motherfucker. He just were typing
Hey,
away. What's he ordering?
No, son.
Did you order a new rain suit for the Temu? You just
I got to thank Mel for when I came up.
Oh, yeah, Mel's awesome. I love her to death.
Because she had to put up with me.
And she brought us whiskey.
Mel's a good woman. I sat many times there.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
She gave me hugs, this and that, and we chit chatted. Same with Kelp Fire and Iron Butterfly. And all them women were just unbelievable. When I was, that's when I met all you guys.
Go ahead, piss one of them off. You'll get them all coming at you. You're on your own.
Oh, no.
You are on your own.
I'd rather piss you off, Doc, or you guys.
Yeah, because then you'll have Penny involved and Crystal.
Yeah. Yeah. And then on top of that, you have my wife. Yeah, that would not be a good. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Hey. Yeah, I turned 60. I've learned. Don't piss one woman off because you're gonna piss them all off in a group.
Jack says it best. I'm scared of Mel.
Ow, I'm not scared of
That
Mel.
makes two of us, Jack. You know,
That makes three of us, Jack.
Kel Fire's there too. I don't want to piss her off. She's a nurse. She could do things to you that she'll tell you, this is to help you. And next thing you know, they're done.
My Mel,
No trace.
hey, Greg, how you doing? And I kind of looked at her. And I kind of looked at her and stuff like that because I was tired and aggravated and all this pain. She's like, "It's Kelfi." I said, "Yes." I said, "I know." I said, and she gave me a hug. I said, I just fell in love with her. And all of a sudden I met, Penny, and all the women and stuff. We sat around the table and stuff like that. Just gorgeous, awesome women. That's what I want to do. Just, leave me alone. Let's have a good time. And we did.
Well, we're over the 2-hour mark tonight, guys, and I still got to eat dinner.
Yeah, me too.
But I want to thank everybody that came on tonight. Greg and Mike and PA Biker came on. Thank you guys so much for jumping on. Also, big shout out to my friend Robert Bokikio for the $5 super chat. Of course, Jack with his $19.99 as always. Guns and Daggers coming in with $10. Thank you very much. Put it towards the tour pack. And of course, Riding on Threes pitching in as well. Thank you very much. Everybody in the side chat, thank you for hanging out tonight. And hopefully everybody had a good time because I know I did. Hopefully you guys did too. I had a lot of fun tonight talking about the new bike and everything. So with that being said, hey, everybody, have a great evening. For the members, I'll see you Saturday night for the members only live. And for everybody else, we'll see you Sunday for the premiere. I did a premiere the last 2 weeks, but this coming Sunday will be a premiere. I promise you that. Until the next time, I want you guys, everybody here and gals, live the best life you can. If you're riding, ride often and ride hard.